Hello and welcome to the Plugged In Podcast. I am WillErad.
I'm your boy MC. I'm here to tell you how it's gonna be.
Face it, some of y'all gonna hate it. Whether you get plugged in with us or get caught in the matrix. And I'm Matrix. Let's get it.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and what they got to do?
They gotta like that smash button.
Like that smash button. We are here today because we do the variety. We hit you with the life. We hit you with the gaming. We hit you with, sooner or later, the tea. So just go ahead and come on in here, folks. Y'all can join on with us. And today's topic, what we got there, Matrix?
Well, we talking relationship stuff today. We gonna get into what our men's preferences versus women's preferences, what the women want in a relationship versus what men want. Do they align? And then we're gonna talk about natural beauty versus the dolled up. Which one do men prefer? That's what we're gonna get into today. That's what
Y'all
we're
heard
gonna
it
get
right
into.
there. It's gonna get spicy up in. It's gonna get spicy. You know
Spicy.
what?
We're gonna get a little spicy.
Yeah, we here for it. It's all to the good. So, if I'm correct, we got a little special guest today.
Possibly, she could walk in at any moment.
Okay.
What you might
Well,
think. It's real.
once he gets in, yeah, you heard that right, folks. We ain't no squares out here. We got ladies out here. All right, we ain't just out here talking that talk without being able to walk the walk. You feel me? So hopefully she'll join in and she'll bring that good variety that the show needs because it's always from a man's perspective. And with something like this, you want to get both sides of that spectrum. So let's go ahead and whenever she does get in here, we'll welcome her in, and she gonna have to get her intro.
It's hard to face it. Some of y'all ain't gonna like it, but then you do that, and I'm gonna tip you, boy. Ain't even going
Shucks. So this is a real interesting topic today, folks, because if you don't know, I don't know how I sound over the intertubes. I'm a black man, and so I don't know if I give that off when I speak. So I always want to know what other men think about things like this, and this is a great topic today because if you didn't know, MC is a white man. Who would have guessed, right?
What?
So I always wonder what white men look for and how they do things like this. So if you wouldn't mind, MC, I'd love for you to kick this off. Like, what are your preferences in a woman?
Well, my preferences is like I like my thing is whenever I'm just out there, I see women and everything, and like my preference would be is like I don't know, they gotta have that. I look for how they hold themselves, like an attitude whenever I see them. And far as like, I don't know, if I see that snooty look on that face, I can't stand. I can't stand that. It's like I'm better than you look. Like, don't look at me. Like, all right, you ain't my type. I'm gonna keep going anyways. You look fine, but nah, you ain't my type.
yeah.
But yeah, but like far as height, tall, short, fat, skinny. I mean, it's my main thing would be like I don't know. I look for voices. Voices is a big thing for me too. Like if you got a unique voice, oh you got something on me now. You got that unique voice, that high pitched voice, or that like and stay away from the deep voices. Like you don't know about that. It's like if you deeper than me, we got. I'm gonna keep walking too. I don't know. I go for like the average everyday girl. Like you got good beauty, natural beauty, and you just I don't know. You just that I don't know. I'm all about that. How you present yourself. If you got that attitude, if I see you holding a good demeanor over there, like doing whatever you're doing, whenever I see you, like that's approachable right there for me. That's something I'm looking for. Like, and then whatever leads next, that's where it goes from there. That's big on me though, like because
Okay.
I don't like that, like that look like I was talking about. That's if you look at me like you better than me, I ain't even gonna try and talk to you because it's just you already pissing me off.
All right.
Before you refer to them, like, what's your does race matter? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get up at like I only date whites and Hispanics? You know what I'm saying? I don't do, you know what
No,
I'm
no,
saying?
no. If you got
No.
that if you got that thing for you like that, I don't care what color you are. Yeah, like you could be any country race there is. It don't matter. It's all about how you. Like I said, it's that attitude I see. I want to. I don't know. I'm big on that because it's. I look for what's after that initial. I'm not looking on the outside. I'm not what do you call it, that I'm not a shallow person. I look depth into people.
Dang. Okay. I guess all right. I got one more question. Okay.
Keep going.
Those are your preferences. But what do
Yeah,
you
right,
think?
right.
And I'm glad because we're gonna do that too. You get your preference now. What do you think generally men want? Like, what do you think men's general preferences on? Like, big titties, big, you know what I'm saying? What do you think men generally out here want? Most men, not all of us, but what do you think
Oh,
most men?
I would say that most men are looking for that hot little something. Got that, they got that walk, they got the talk, they got that style, the way they dress, and like they gonna is make you turn your head. That's you gonna see three guys chasing after her type deal. I think that's the average thing. Like they got that something about them. And it's whether it's their hair like crazy as hell, like blue, green, yellow, orange, like I don't know. But I think it's just that hot chick, you see on all the movies. Like yeah, everybody's like, oh shit. But man,
I think, you want to go? All right. What do
Hey, that's fine. That's fine because shit, yeah, man. I love me some women. It don't matter how you slice them, and dice them. All right, but
so
my preferences.
let's get your
So
preference and then what you generally think men want.
my preferences are typically your classical woman. I don't need you to be a fairy tale. I just need you to be yourself for one. I don't care for your height. I don't care for your weight, your size. I'm historically a chubby chaser. I prefer a thicker girl, like the BBW variety. I've dated them all. I'm not much of a traveled man, but I have been to a few different countries across the globe, and it stands for me that I just love a woman who's provided me that just simple peace of mind. Like I all types of heights, all types of weights, different backgrounds, the whole nine. I just want you to be your version of the best person you can be. Be a good woman. That's all I want you to do for me. My preference can change as well as it can just stay the same. I'm willing to go with the flow, but I typically like a big girl with a solid heart, just a good heart. Because I'm a bit of an asshole. We both can't be mean. I need someone that's gonna rile me down. I don't want someone that's gonna gas me up. Yeah.
that balance.
Counter, you gotta counter, yeah, you gotta counter me.
Yeah, I don't need. You gotta whoop his ass. Well, I'm probably gonna get killed too after. If we do something like that. I need you to pull me back to earth
Yeah,
to let me
can we
know that I'm
both
not.
run? That's a
Sit your
smart.
ass
Can we
down.
both? Can we both run? That's a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not a picky man, but I've heard people tell me I am pretty picky. I think I nitpick, but I don't think I'm picky.
It's different, damn it.
Yeah, like I said, like for all the listeners, I just found out what gaslighting really is.
Me too.
I really just found out what it was, and I had to look at myself and say, "Well, shit, that's pretty toxic." And yeah, I can do that real good. I can make you rethink 2 plus 2. I can make you rethink it.
I'm him. I'm tell you that. They go believe some shit that from the cosmos that ain't no book.
um, but yeah, my preferences are pretty standard, because they do like to say, men try to search for their mother in women, and not really much so, but.
I
Yeah, like I don't believe that as much as people think, because we see men out there with some of that ain't nothing like they mammy, and they mammy can't stand their woman. So how the hell did this happen? But no, I'm not a huge thing on just as long as you're not loud, disrespectful, and rude. As long as you know when to be a lady and when to be the freak in the sheets, we'll get along just fine. So
we waiting on you.
oh, shit like shit.
Got some guests up in here.
Special guest, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Just give a round of applause. Would you please introduce yourself, young lady?
Hi, I'm Travis Girl Asia.
Travis is
Can y'all
girl.
hear
Hey,
me?
customary woman, America.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I hear her pretty good. How about you, MC?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, we'd like to welcome you to the show, Asia. We're going to have to get you going to get you an intro there too. Man, some music or something.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah,
That's
well,
all I'm saying.
Y'all gonna hate it. Teach you mine when we had the same intro.
They hit her with that get them sexy, yeah. See? I can't help it. This got me too. I said I shouldn't be listening to this. Why am I? Stop it. But it's good to have you on the show. Thank you for joining us, and we definitely want to get a woman's perspective on what a woman wants and what she thinks a man wants. And you understand why you're here today, right?
Okay. You got see already she come in taking over the room. Like this is
It's all good. I need some fans
Hey,
on.
I'm getting taking over. Taking over.
ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, this is it's supposed to be.
That's what you walking into. You missing Steve. Intro on what our men's preferences. He gave us his preference, and then he gave us generally, and we're in the middle of eradicating.
Okay, don't let me interrupt. I want to hear what you got to say.
I want you to hear what I got to say, because I'm pretty bland with it. I think So, like I said, I do have a thing for Asian women. I can say that.
Did you say
But
Asian women?
No,
Oh, Asian women.
try to get us canceled. You thought they said using women.
oh no.
West.
Oh, hey, listen, I'm not above my task, So the younger me, yeah, he was a piece of trash, So he was a piece of trash, and as a man, you got to learn to grow and become the better version that you want to be. You can't stay an old man still playing them streets like that. To me, that's a sad tragedy, So, but I've grown significantly in my eyes, and hell, and even my children's eyes, So that's all good for me. Um, what I said, what my preferences are with women, it doesn't matter the height, the size, the hair color, the race. I just need peace of mind. I just want us to be the exact opposite, but align on all the things that matter. You know, we, we ain't got like the same piece of chicken. I actually, yeah, I prefer you like the other side, so that way we don't waste a 12 box of Bojangles. We don't need to waste that box, because I'm really probably not gonna eat this white meat. I'm just not. So I like to debate with my women. I like to talk to them, and I just realized that I'm a green light, a gaslighter. So I got to work on that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's all good. So I was getting into my whole thing of what I think women want in a man and what I want in a woman. I noticed the change in what men and women want. I call it the pussification of man. Use my language, but I really do, because it's even the way the world changes, because everything evolves, things change. We can no longer live in the ways, but we do live by the rules of our ancestors. And the man stays home, takes care. The man goes out, takes care of the home. And as long as he come home at the end of the night, he's a good man. Even though he's got families all over town. Even though he's got a whole nother couple families he's taking care of. He come home every night and would, typically, excuse my language, but, assault his wife. And that's the old ways that we don't do those things, but we still live by those codes. And the world is no longer doing that. The young men are no longer doing that. I bring it up a million times. When my son and the young lady almost felt like I disrespected them by wanting my son to open the door for her on prom night.
Wait for it. Okay. I'll tell her to wait for it.
Yeah. The young lady was like, virtually like a no thank you. My son was like, Dad, well, we don't do that. No, we don't, we don't do that. She can get her own door. But I stood on my own side of my stubbornness, and well, as long as you with me, you gonna get that door for a woman.
Mm.
And I get it. I might have stepped on some toes, and I might have, hurt some feelings. But that's what I can see as far as it doesn't make you any less of a woman. It doesn't make you any more of a man to just do the right thing in my eyes. So I'm learning the way through my children, through what the world's going to be in another 10, 15 years, because it's their world. We're taking over our parents' world. The way they did things is how we're doing things. Our kids aren't going to do things the way that we do things. It's going to be completely different. We see it every day in life. AI. What gender are you? I'm not gonna get into that. We can't get demonetized. We ain't even monetized.
Before we get
Right. So but what I look for, I'm sorry, I keep getting off a tangent because I talk too much. But what I look for in a woman is just good old fashioned respect, good old fashioned just love and trust. Believe in me because I believe in you. Let's have fun. We gotta have fun. I don't believe in that going to bed angry crap. There's no reason for that. Let's have fun. Let's make jokes. Let's be happy together, because we don't have a lot of time. We just don't, as people in general, because hell, once again, I'm talking from a man who's never been married, never been to the ring store. Women tell me all the time how much potential I have. Hell, I don't know. I don't know what the hell they looking at. I'm just your average guy. What I think women want, man.
we can just go ahead and ask right now. Right now, we got a woman here right now.
Please drop something on.
You can give us your preference and try to think outside of me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna offend me. Just what do you think? You can do it generally or you can do personally. We did both.
Okay.
So
Well, I can speak best for myself. I'll say that. So I'll just start with me. For me, what I want, it don't have nothing to do with the physical. Hold on, are we talking about
preference? Your preference, not the relationship. Like, what are your preferences? Like, what we talk. What are your preferences? Tall, short, smell good, teeth in his mouth. Like, what are your preferences? What are your preferences? Like, what do you think men want, and what do you think women want?
Okay, if we're talking about just the initial
personality, all that stuff at the beginning, before you're in a relationship. This is what are your preferences? That's it. We starting there, and then we're gonna get to what we want in a relationship.
Okay. Well, I don't have no preference physically for me personally.
3 plus how?
Let me finish.
Okay.
I do like men that are taller than me, although I have dated a man who was about my height. So I'm not against it, but I do prefer a taller man. Another one. Somebody older than me. I don't date young boys. But that's me personally.
I feel like that's more general than you think.
Probably, yeah.
Most women like older men.
Yeah.
That's just a fact.
Somebody who can have a conversation, like an intelligent conversation, and somebody make me laugh. So I like to laugh. So if you're funny, then Johnson is hilarious. So that's how he got me.
I only can do the laugh. First part, I ain't got the intelligent part. The latter, I'm funny.
I told him 8 years ago, get on stage. I'm paying. It don't even matter. I told him that already. I've told him as well. He's never coming to any of my family functions, no funerals, no bar mitzvahs, no. He's not coming to no get-togethers. Like you know how when the funny guy come around, all the women. No, grandma, sit down. All right, sit down, grandma. He ain't that funny.
Got a knee slapping going.
The motherfucker is hilarious, y'all. Y'all don't know he is hilarious.
Yeah, funny's a big thing because that goes into your personality too. I mean, it kind of shows that you have a decent personality.
Right.
Now, I can't speak for general women. I feel like I think different than the general woman. But it seems like for me, most men initially it's a bit more visual for men.
That's not bad. I mean,
that's just my what I think. Might be wrong, but compared to what I look for, because I also dated ugly men. Now Travis is fine as hell, but I've dated some ugly men because their personality. I just the personality was more about the personality than the physical. I said it. For me. But I don't see no man dating no ugly girl. She got a good personality.
Well, I like to think I'm the exception.
Oh, really?
I like to think I am. I've been with the woman who's like over 6'4", at least 300 pounds. That was a big woman. Her stomach turned into like 4 sections. That was a big gal. You know? Like, but it doesn't matter. It's like what I like. I'll never be with the woman that my homies think like, yo, yeah, dog. Like, nah, that's. I think I do it on purpose too because I'm so self-centered. But I don't know if I really date attractive girls that way because I like different things in women that I don't think a lot of other guys really care for. So I like to think I'm a little different there. But then again, I'm probably the exact same nigga everybody else is.
Man, exclusive. We like our woman to be exclusive. You know, like that's why I'm with my girl. She's not like no other girl. If I was to date somebody and they reminded me of anything I had before that fucking failed, I don't know. So she don't remind me of nothing that I had before.
Right.
She's exclusive to me. You know, she ain't out here wearing, dressing sleazy, stanky. You know what I'm saying? She's naturally beautiful. She don't wear no makeup. You know what I'm saying? That's stuff that I feel like men in general, we like that. We don't want to be wearing all this makeup and you fake.
Yeah.
Like, you almost fake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we want an exclusive woman that everybody can't get. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the same kind of woman that everybody else got. They got the same little, you know, the girls got the little wave thing. How many girls y'all know got that? Got that? Yeah. Before you defend them, I'm talking about making it baby hairs. They don't really got it, but they're making themselves have baby hairs. Oh, okay, that's even better. You heard what she just saying? They got the one glue on now. That's what I'm talking about.
Glue on.
We don't want that.
Everybody ain't out here. Everybody ain't out here with a good weave under that damn under that bonnet. I'm just letting you know. I'm sorry. Everybody ain't got some good hair under that bonnet. They ain't protecting. They just got that nappy ass head. I get it. I get it when you got it on because you can't step outside with that fire on your head. I get it. But it's to the point to where it's like, okay, you just wearing the bonnet just to wear it now. You never had good hair. It's okay. Rock that. Be you.
Yes. Oh God. Yeah. No, that ain't what he said. That ain't what he said.
what he said.
He says every woman who wear a bonnet don't got good hair under there. That's what he's saying.
This is not true.
So every woman, so
That
if
was
that's,
a bonnet?
he's saying every woman that wears a bonnet, that don't mean you got good hair under there.
It don't mean that you don't got good hair, or it don't mean that you do got good hair. You can't protect your damn hair with a bonnet. And a lot of these protective styles with weaves and all that shit is protective styles to protect your natural hair. A lot of these women with wigs and weaves have hair underneath there. A lot of them don't. I'll admit to that.
That's all we're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't let y'all shit on my mind. I'm sorry.
Listen.
No. That's not the intention.
Okay. Making sure.
Yeah, no. I don't. I listen. I'm literally not trying to shit on girls. The purpose of the bonnet is to protect something.
Yeah.
To protect your hairstyle. I'm telling you right now, I can go to the dollar store and every girl in there's got a bonnet on, but they dress down dirty as all hell.
No, I didn't know you was talking about being in public with a bonnet. That's a different.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting on. Like it's like if you're gonna step out. You just going to the store. I get it. Like I'm giving it too much life. It's just a bonnet. It's no big deal. What's the purpose of it if you don't have a good hairstyle under there? You're not wearing the weave. You just got your natural look, and you afraid to wear that.
I got you.
Yeah. We don't want the women that's just,
my bad. I got you.
Got everything. You got the leggings on. Like we can see your butt. Like wearing loose leggings is way more attractive to a man than you think it is. Believe it or not. Yo, all natural look, the no makeup. When you look at them women, we look at them, but it's like a Ferrari. Boom, went by fast. You ain't even see the motherfucker. Like, you know, it was I ain't barely get to see it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can't even appreciate it.
Yeah, you don't know what it was. You got the best car in park. You the same Ferrari. How about that? You the same Ferrari, but you park. I can look at you. I can walk around. I can look at you. You the same car. You just park. We see, you know how many Ferraris we see? Look good, dog.
Yeah.
This want to be another. You get a whole other car. But anyway.
Yeah, but anyway, that's just a necessary tangent. So I apologize for getting us off topic.
God, I'm dying.
Let me ask you this too. Like, so why we got you in? I know you probably been here the whole time. So what do you want in a relationship? What do you? Yeah. Versus what you think men want.
Okay, so what I want, above all, what I would say is support.
Mm.
And I don't mean that financially. I just mean like mentally, emotionally. It can be financial, but not strictly financially. Like for example, Travis and I have had our ups and downs, but we've been there for each other during our ups and our downs.
But y'all always been up, she lying.
I just mean like, if somebody's going through something, I got you, you got me. That's all that I mean. So support mentally, emotionally, financially, all of that. Respect and loyalty out of a relationship.
I'm about to put it in. What do you think?
For men, what men want out of a relationship. Shit, I don't.
Hey, that's an answer though.
Really
You don't know
what men want out of a relationship, to be honest.
That's a great answer. You don't know. That's what we're here to tell you.
that's an answer. I don't mind hearing that. I hear more I don't knows about what you want for dinner. Like that to me, you know what you want to eat, but you don't want to say it, but you want me to choose it, so I choose it. Just like the memes, just like all the stuff you see online, typical relationship stuff. I'm not exempt to it, so it's cute. But that's good to hear that like women like you aren't as rare as you are. A lot of women, they, you know, I look online nowadays. I have no idea what's going on. It's rough out there.
Crazy out there.
It's rough out there. It's like living in make believe land because it's not girls' fault that they were always told as a young lady, Prince Charming is coming to save you. You know, from all the way from a little girl, girls have been lied to about what's gonna happen. He's gonna love you and be great for you. Even prom. Prom is a marriage for teenagers. It's crazy. You spend all day getting dolled up to go out to have a dance and put the guy that you want to be with on in the suit, and he's wearing a suit. He ain't washed for the first time in 3 days. It seems like he's a teenage boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's yeah, you know, like it's so amazing that you can get a woman and she can just want the simple things. Because I have to monitor my kids 24/7 and have them, you know, let my boys know that it's definitely hard for you, son, but it's not hard. Your mama's going to be the last natural woman you see. Because the young girls are very much more in tune. They're more in charge. They're taking over. They're running the relationships. They're the breadwinners. There's nothing wrong with that. Just try to understand that what you're dealing with is evolving. And I like when you said that right there. You just want respect and to be cared for.
And
Why?
my thing is there are a lot of women that do look for the like the rich man or whatever. But I
Mm-hmm.
was raised by a single mother, so I was raised to be independent. So I don't look for a man to help me financially. I look for them to enhance me in other ways. You know,
Yeah.
and
It's the
so
fairy tale, you know, the Prince Charming effect. The prince is gonna come and save you. You know, like you're not. Little girls haven't been raised in reality. Like you said, you were a part of a single house home with your mom, and you seen everything she had to go through to make it work for y'all. So you grew up, in a sense, living in reality. The amount of women that we come into contact with online is just really insane.
yeah.
Hearing a lot of things get championed. It's really insane. Like, man, even my daughter, I have to pull her back down to reality. Like, that's not real, baby girl. But daddy, he's different. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. I hope he would be different. I hope he would. Yeah, like a Tyler Perry movie. You know, I hope he would get his stuff together and, you know, go to church and do all the things that we hope as a father a man would do to his daughter. I mean, to let you know, baby girl, reality gonna kick you right in your ass when you realize he's just a star nigga sitting on your couch. No sugarcoating, because I was that same guy when I was his age, baby girl. Like, I'm not telling you some fairy tale. I'm telling you exactly what I went through with your mother. I don't deserve her respect. For the sake of you, I get it because I'm a decent guy. I changed my ways. But that's good to hear. Like, you know, you seem to have a good head on your shoulders, you know. I mean, I don't know you, but, you know, I like you because Travis like you.
She's accepting to the rule.
That's dope.
I think, like you said, it's more women like me out there than what's like online and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because I can't get a girl online. That's crazy. What? No way. No way. In the DMs, I have no idea what that's like. I got to get out and meet you.
Yeah, take your exceptions. One of the exceptions, man. A lot of girls ain't. I feel like a lot of girls ain't like that, man. They gonna be. I want that tall guy. I want this. I want that. I want that. I want that. They ain't gonna be like, I can just deal with whatever. You know, as long as his personality good. That's them the exceptions. There. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I feel like most of them willing to deal with. If you got the money and the status, they willing to deal with all your other insecurities. Yes, because you're able to pay. I'm just saying, you never gonna agree with that. Like I said, you the exception to that. You know, you'll date the McDonald's guy. Like you already admitted that you'll date the McDonald's guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what men. We do that. We'll do that because we don't care about a lot of the stuff that y'all care about. We'll date down. You know what I'm saying? If she ain't annoying and she's nice, and we'll do that. I feel like a lot of women, they ain't trying to do that. If they can find better, it's gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? They move on. We'll keep that one girl and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a sense. Not all, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, not for not.
Yeah, it's in general.
You know, I'm only speaking in general terms.
Yeah.
I seen guys get married and cheating that very night. Like, hi, damn, man, what'd you get married for, bro? Like, why did you get married if you just ran off on her the first night you could? Ah, damn, you know. But hey, how does he keep getting women? Because Daquan keep getting women, and we know he ain't shit. This is crazy to me. Daquan getting the most women. What happened here? How did you get this girl, Daquan? Well, you know, I slept on the couch. I ain't washed my ass in 3 days. I got these dirty shoes on. And she keep letting me hang around. That's the truth. Why do you think women do that, if you don't mind me asking that?
Do what? Talk to a now I'm not about to talk to no bum though.
Right.
Like,
Why do you think women
what
do?
you just described sound like a bum to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I described. But why do women deal with when Cardi B said,
I said I couldn't tell you because I'm not about to. Well, I mean, okay. Here's one. Okay, it could be. I don't know. It could be more about sex at that point because a lot of the bums know what they're doing.
Again, I got you. So once again, I stay doing this silly stuff. Like the champion of silly girls, Cardi B. I love her to death. Broke niggas don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Every woman across the world says that. But we all know the brokest niggas get the exact most amount of pussy than anybody else in the world.
Free.
For free. He ain't got to date you. He ain't got to do nothing other than just show up and slang fight.
Because that's what he good for. That's all he's good for.
I appreciate the realness of it because hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We as men know that, but we just want to know if some women know that. You know,
Let me a woman confirm it. We can't
yeah.
confirm it, but when you confirm it, confirm. You
So
know,
he give it. He give it.
Yeah.
confirm. You using him for a resource. Then that resource just happened to be the penis. Penis.
To women because as a man, I believe it does, and I've seen it not matter.
What,
If you don't mind,
sex?
yeah,
I ain't hear the question.
yeah,
Does that matter to the man?
to the man, yeah.
You know what? It don't matter. Huh?
I'm guessing. My guess is yes. That's my guess. I'm trying to listen to what you say.
Well,
Yeah, but it's like, you know.
it don't matter. Like it don't matter as much as a woman would think. Like I got the bomb ass pussy. That I don't give a damn if you annoy. I'd rather it be okay and you the greatest girl in the world. Like, because it's gonna make it. Sex is what you make it.
Yes.
It's what
That's
you make
right.
it with that individual. Like, if I wasn't in love with you, our sex would be different. Because I love you, the sex is.
Damn, that sounds bad.
It's the truth.
The truth.
It's the truth. Like when you in love with somebody, when you in love, y'all both in love with each other, the sex it gets
No, I agree with
specified.
that.
But when you just have sex with just somebody else, it's just sex. To men, it's just an act. It ain't no emotional attachment with men when it comes to just sex. Now y'all women, y'all got to have that emotional attachment and get stuck on the game, guy. Men, we can do that thing and go on about our business. And I know what I'm about to say. Don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. Men are built. Like men are built to do that. Women ain't built to just fuck around. Men, it's crazy how men are built to just. I mean, literally, I can impregnate 50 women. You only can get pregnant with that 9 months. Boom, one time. You can't just be fucking around. But it's crazy how men can just bang. I can have 50 women pregnant this year. all my kids. I'm a
So it's
yeah. I'm just gonna
so
leave it.
it's like a numbers game. Like if you say, oh, like a guy says his number, it's like, oh, I've been with 50 girls, and then the girl says, oh, I've been with 50 men. Oh, she a hoe. Like guys is getting high fives from their boys and all that kind of stuff. You know, so
That's a fact.
that's
that can just go around having sex without the emotion. There's plenty of them. I'm not one of them, but there's plenty of them.
That's true.
They got some. They got some.
There are a lot of women that definitely they just want to.
Like that. They just ain't built like that. Y'all are just biologically emotional.
Yeah, but there's some that
they did, but we can't go off of something.
yeah.
We can't base it off of the LeBron James of the world. Like they're rare. They don't happen all the time. Like it's like the NBA. It ain't a million niggas in the NBA. It's only like 500. You know, like so we can't be like all men can play basketball. We can't. We can dribble the ball, but we all can't make it to the NBA. I know you're referencing women, but listen, you getting the best representation. You rare. To me, you exclusive. Like that's my point to you. Like I don't want you to be like no city girls and popping, doing all that dumb crazy. My girl, you have to talk proper English. That's a requirement for me.
Yeah.
That is a requirement for me. That's a turn on for me. She think I be playing with her when I be like, say that again. Like how come I can't use that in the same? I mean, dead ass thing I be playing. Like I love that you talk like that. The way you ain't trying to show your ass. Like you innocent. Like you like legit innocent. Like you don't know you doing. She thinks she be being nice when a guy walk up to her and be like, hey, what's your name? She'll go into the whole rabbit hole with the guy. Now we know as men that it's a trap. But she's so nice she's so nice, she's innocent. And I'm trying to teach her that fact.
nice.
I ain't call you nothing. I'm saying you like innocent. Like you so innocent. How many innocent girls y'all know out there? You know that you know in real life. Like I don't know that many. Like she the only one that I really know in my entire life that's innocent. Unless you lying. Unless you lying. Like you know innocent girl I know, woman I know. For real, but I know we segueing, but hey, we got a guest in here.
Yeah. Nah. We
So
talking real talk, man. So yeah, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and always smash that like button. You know, but I know I said it wrong, MC. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
But MC, you just say something that's real facts though. Like anything do that 50 times, and they look at damn boy, you getting busy, and I feel like women look at that too, and be like, damn, he really get girls. If you ever go into a club, you got one guy in the VIP section with 30 girls. It's never the other way around. Like, say, get Megan Thee Stallion in there with the VIP. She gonna have 30 girls in there with her. It ain't gonna be 30 men. It just don't go the other way. It don't go the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Like, all but they wait for the I might get a chance with this man, like not sexually, just any kind of way. It just is what it is. Do you agree to that, or what do you feel about it?
I agree. It's a double standard for sure. With the way that women are called hoes for doing the same exact thing, that's the double standard.
But
I don't see why do women care when people say that? Like, oh, she a hoe. Like, no, she's not a prostitute. Like that.
Yeah.
To me, that's
because it's derogatory. You're not using it in a no kind of positive light. You saying that as a derogatory thing, calling a woman a hoe because she's sexually free.
I've never, because I was always hoeing with the hoes. I don't ever understand why. Like I wasn't with the good girls, you know what I'm saying? Trying to turn them out. No, I needed a girl that was gonna fuck me in the backseat of the car. Yeah. I didn't. I don't know. To me, it's just like I don't want to give that power to people. Like, oh, he called you a hoe, so you must be. No, you just like you said, sexually free. It's okay.
Just because you call one don't make you one, but when you
you
are
know,
called one, it's usually called as an insult.
Yeah, definitely that. Yeah, I definitely get why they say it, but they'll be the same ones eating your coop that same night. You know, feel me? Like it never bothers. It blows my mind. Like people will use that a negative way, but they'll be the same ones with a spoon ready for you to spread your legs for them. So like,
Exactly. So what's wrong with these men that can't see themselves as hoes as well, calling you a hoe, you a
I
hoe
was the worst. I
yourself?
was the worst, man. Oh man, I was. Oh man, I was so bad. Like I don't. It's nothing to be proud of when you have both your kids' parents, moms pregnant at the same time, working 5 feet away from each other. Like,
Oh,
yeah, like you know, like I'm just saying, like, and I'm an ugly guy, so it was just so weird. Like, how am I able to do this? I can't imagine being an attractive guy rolling around like this. It's got to be insane for him. And I'm just your average. I'm like a good 4 on a Sunday, you know. And
You ain't doing that back in the first off.
oh man, no, that's my good angle.
I don't know what you think you look like, but you don't look like what you think you look like. You ain't no
That's my
damn
big
boat.
girl angle. That's my big girl. You got to hold the phone up at an angle like the big girls do. You know what I'm saying? So that's my angle. That's how I made that work.
Best
Catfish,
so
catfish.
you are not ugly. You are
You
not.
can't tell me nothing about me. No, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know, I'm just kidding. Bro. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. It's good to hear because you know I tell myself all the time, and I be lying too. So I don't get it, man. Like, I don't want women to give that shit power because it's so. As a woman, you know, well, maybe you don't. If you that I'm what I was about to say naive. If you that genuine like Kobe says you are, like, don't as a woman don't let stuff like that bother you because they're just lying to themselves and they couldn't wait. They'd be the first in line to dive deep in, you know. And
women hoes more than women. Women
ooh,
call women hoes way more than men.
man, that's actually not you. I'm gonna let y'all talk. I'm just gonna sit back. I want to see the show. Hold on.
Women be on other women asses.
Yeah.
Most men don't even go ahead.
That some women do get on women's asses, but then you got the women like Megan Thee Stallion. She gets shit on for her being sexually free all the damn time, talking about her pussy in her songs and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of inviting that, ain't you inviting that in? Well, like, what would you call? Hold up, what would you call? What would you call how she act? Would you want your daughter like? Well, my thing is when it comes to stuff like that is it good or bad? You know what I'm saying? Not bad in the sense of like, oh my god, I'm popping my pussy. And then I'm showing my ass under my thumb. You know what I'm saying? How good is it in the sense of like being pure? You know what I'm saying? Like
she never claimed to be pure though. And if you don't want your child listening to that, then monitor what your child listens to.
Okay, and so let's speak. Okay, let's X out the mind is calling her whatever. I don't know what they call her. You say they call her? They call
People
her.
call her hoe.
People call her hoe.
All this
So her actions, I guess what I'm saying is, so is it just an act? Is it just what do you call it? Like she's doing these things, like for man, like grabbing on this, like back in the day in the '90s, I know before your time, niggas used to walk around grabbing. They used to grab, you know what I'm saying? The Bozak is what they used to call it back in the day. Grabbing, they used to have a, you know what I'm saying? Like they used to do that. And they had to take what come with being that. Like they was called, I forgot what they used to call them niggas back in the day, like the tramp. They used to call niggas tramps back in the day. And they used to embrace that. Like Kid and Play. Play was a tramp. He used to always say that. I'm a tramp. But everybody called him a tramp. You know what I'm saying? This is what I am. But his actions is what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like people called him for what he was doing, and other acts as well. You know what I'm saying? Like Ella could have taken his shirt off. Yeah, they got the shirt off and all that, doing that. You take whatever come with your actions that you doing. The world gonna look at whatever you doing. If you showing your ass all the time and all you do is this sex shit, what do you think they gonna say? It ain't her fault. It ain't nobody's fault. Lil Kim been doing that back in the day. This ain't nothing new with what Megan doing. This is like old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she know that. And you take what come with it. People who don't do that look at that like, I don't like that. That's all that's going on. People who don't do that look at that and they just like gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like those guys really wasn't out there in the streets doing the shit at the time when they rapping, but they bad guys because they doing that gangster rap. That was never the case. It
Living
was
the
just,
dream.
you know what I'm saying? But they had to take what come with it because you rapping about it, so and you showing that you wearing that damn thing on your head and you got scullies on and you know what I'm saying? You wearing baggy jeans. You just fell into that hole with them. And that's just what it was making a stallion. Like, that's just what it is. I mean, I don't know how you can't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're showing your ass, popping your pussy, doing all of that, then people are gonna assume and think what the actions are. That just it's pretty simple for
My
me.
point of bringing her up though, because the question was if it's a good or a bad thing. Was that the original question?
Yeah, like what would you if you wasn't a fan of her, like how would you look at her actions? Basically,
I wouldn't give a damn. There's a million other women and artists out there doing the same thing who are not their fans. I don't look at this shit. I'm not gonna go on her in her comments and talk shit about her because she's doing something that I don't agree with. Just look the fuck away.
But apparently everybody ain't gonna look away. People gonna have something to say, which like I said, that's why I bring up against the rap. And I used to be so against that. They used to say video games, oh, you can't play video games because you're actually gonna go out there and do the stuff.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
But people are gonna always say, but they're gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? But the actions that you do, I play video games. So somebody obviously thought I was gonna go out there and kill somebody because I'm playing video games. Was it true? No. But I play video games. I gotta take that, whatever come with that, me playing video games or whatever I'm doing. If I'm doing the act that people are gonna write or say something about, I gotta take that. Sorry. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to give it life. Like what other people say, they're gonna always say. You know, like
They gonna say it.
Why she continues to
they,
do it?
And
yeah,
no problem with that. No
yeah.
problem with her doing that. But people calling her whatever it is, it's because the actions you doing. Sorry, you can't show your ass somebody and be like, "Oh, she's a stand-up woman." They ain't gonna say that, even though she is a stand-up woman. That's why I brought up the gangster rap thing and all the other scenarios because you
Yeah,
not put those things off. People are gonna say whatever it is because you fit the mold or whatever the narrative is at the time. So the whole city girl thing or whatever they call the shit.
it's the changing of the guards. You know, like it was my mom in her day thinking that I'm down the street gang banging with the other guys. You know, and I'm just out there shooting. You know, and when my kids go out, I'm assuming the worst as well. But like I said, my son said that is we just going to a party. Well, put a condom on, son. What do you think I'm going to go do, Dad? You know, like you know, I'm just being you know being over the top with it, and it's okay now because when I was out with my son that night after the prom, the young ladies were dressed very very scantily, but nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? Like and I think they've shown me. Yeah, of course, that I know of, right? Like, you know, so, but it's like, you know, you have to put the trust in them that they're doing the right things, and you know, like I said, put a condom on, son. And my son is always reassuring me that it's not like that. Like it's you know, for those who are doing that, there's nothing you can do to stop it anyway, you know. But
Ain't lying. Dang.
you gotta learn to not give a lot of things life, especially on the internet. And I tell my daughter all the time, don't look for people to be nice to you. No one owes you anything.
Right.
You know, that if you post something online, expect the negativity. Even if you out here giving toys to the homeless, the people are gonna talk shit.
They gonna say,
Yeah,
oh man.
they're gonna find a way to twist it and make it bad. You know, they're gonna break negativity rules this world nowadays. Like that's what's the popular thing.
Because I can sit behind my keyboard and talk shit and not get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
There you go.
Everybody got a voice. Everybody
Yeah,
need a voice.
everybody have an opinion. You're right about that, and yeah. But I like what she said there. Like, you know, don't whenever you know, don't just you know apply a blanket statement on what you see. She's really a performer in every sense of the word. And sex has always been selling.
Madonna was the first. She might have been the first one. I'm gonna
Material.
show my body. Madonna. This is what it is. They used to call all kind of shit. She didn't give a fuck. But she knew what she was doing. She know those actions gonna make people, like I said, either be Joker or be Batman. It's both good. If they talking about you bad, if 10 million people talking about you bad, guess what? That's fucking great.
No, the hell is not.
Yes, it is. I'm not talking like murder. I'm not talking like murder. I'm not talking. You thinking about the extreme when I say bad. I'm just saying, if the Joker's a bad guy, we love the fucking Joker. We love Batman. We love them equally. It's crazy, right? Like, I'm just saying, like.
But Trav, you talking to a different generation. Like they don't see it in a good way. Like, why can't everybody just love?
That's how I feel.
But you can't do. I'm sorry. This is where I gotta get a pushback now. You can't do acts of stuff that don't show like love and want love. You know what I'm saying? You can't like it's people here who's showing their guns. Like, I'm showing guns off, and they immediately end with love. People gonna look at that and be like, he got guns. That point blank period. Because of your actions with what you got in your hand, that's what's gonna define what they're gonna say. Unfortunately, that's how it's gonna go.
And
like,
on that very
topic, guns don't mean I'm a gangster. Don't mean I'm gonna kill nobody.
No, not at all. Because I've had to be schooled on that as well. There's a guy been arrested, multitudes of guns in his house. He's just a gun nut. I said bullshit, but hey, listen, he just loves guns. That don't mean nothing. It don't mean he's selling them. Don't mean he's doing anything other than just collecting firearms.
Yeah.
Once again, I reserve my right to think otherwise, but I can also see it on the other side. I can also see, he just loves guns, and she can get up here and be half naked, and I can also think absolutely nothing of it.
Facts.
Right.
It's just the optical world we're in. The optics going to show that. You know what I'm saying? The people who they're gonna run and they're gonna say whatever they're gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a star, I'll be a troll. I would want all the smoke. Good, bad, bring all that shit. All that shit is clicks now. It'll be like you say, generating a new era now. We in a new era. Back then, it stuff hit you and it stuck with you forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now something bad hit you. It's like the greatest thing. Oh, he got shot. Oh shit. It's like, it's great. You went to jail. Oh, that's great. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
People want to see the train wreck, And I have this very same struggle with my daughter. She likes to post stuff online. Very beautiful as she is, there's always going to be those negative comments, and she can't understand why people would say negative things about her in the comments. I said, because they can. They have that right to. Mm-hmm. They have that right to not like the outfit you put on and the wig that you wear. Stop expecting them to be nice to you, but she can't understand why. Why are they being so mean?
Because they miserable themselves.
Yeah, but that don't matter to her. Why be? Like I'm trying to give her ways to navigate this minefield, and there's no winning. But she's still gonna go back out there and get blown up again. They really want the world to love them.
Yeah. They
want someone from Oklahoma in a barn to love the picture they took. It's like I said, it's just a flat out different world, and it's not for me to understand. But it's. I get what your lady's saying.
Looking at the comments and just reading all the good comments, read 20 good comments and get the one bad comment, and they stop right there, and that just fucked their whole vibe.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't work like that. It should, fuck that one, and you just read 20. But that's how great the negativity just take you over, consume you. Like,
I'm not on social media.
Yeah, I ain't on damn social. I'm thinking like a motherfucker when it becomes stuff like that. But Kobe, you got a big ass head. I do got a big ass. I got two of them.
Yes. bad and glorious, and it's a silly double-edged sword with this internet stuff and the way relationships can be run through them. Because if some celebrity says, even with the guys, a man's not supposed to let a woman pay nothing. A man, if you a man, you can't let her, even pick up a finger to, hell, sweep the floor. But what if that's our dynamic? And then, of course, everybody's in the comments. That's right. That's right. A woman shouldn't have to do nothing. As the man better take care of me all the way, 100% of the way.
I've been called out like that before in public. I've been in a couple of serious relationships where like I gave them a card. Like, hey, whenever you're in a tight spot or you want to go spoil yourself, go do what you want to do. Right? And I was out with her, and she went to go get her nails done, and she got done. I met her up at the place, and she went and pulled out a card, and she went to go pay for it. She's like, the cashier was like, "You gonna let her pay for it?" I was like, "That's my card," And they judge me because I'm the man. I should be paying for it, but that was my card.
Yeah. If you could have,
I'm glad you bring that up because we asked Brittany. I got to ask you: is chivalry dead? Who killed
I don't think chivalry is dead. It might be dying because you just running something. Sorry. My thing is, a lot of people say women killed chivalry. But I don't believe that because if you are a man and you want to be chivalrous to a woman, you're gonna be chivalrous. So if there's one woman that's like, "Oh, it's okay, I got the door for you," then you just gonna stop holding the door for every woman that you ever mess with. One woman said,
Just that one. Listen, for me, it is be just for that one woman.
"What is?"
Like you're never getting the door open for you. You don't like that? Okay, cool. No. All right.
Shut the door back.
You're never getting it done for you no more. I'm gonna move on to the next one and continue. Right?
Yeah. So you're keeping it. So that's
but in that,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Because in that instance, if I'm the initiator, which means I go first, and you shut it down, you stop that. Not me.
Okay.
That means you killed it. That means the other person killed it. Like, sorry, you killed that chivalry. You killed that. It's dead. You killed it. That only the woman can reject it. That
to the men to keep on doing it. Just because one woman, I'm thinking about in the whole, because you're saying who killed chivalry, that's talking about the whole of chivalry. If men wanted to, y'all would keep that shit alive. There's plenty of women out there who want a chivalrous man, who want the door open and the bags carried and all that stuff.
Yeah, we ain't gonna keep doing that. That's the thing, though.
And that's up to, and that's just, that's you. You making that damn choice. Men are making that choice. Men are making, y'all are.
We can't be the initiator and take it away.
Yes, you can.
No, we cannot.
You don't.
If I give you this water, you took that, right? We engaged in exchange just now. Mm-hmm. Now don't take it. Who stopped that?
I did.
Exactly. You stop that. Now I go to the next one and try to do it again. You don't take it again. You stop that. Right? Now, how many times am I gonna keep giving somebody this water before I realize, you know what? Maybe I don't need to do it. Maybe y'all.
You as the man are making the decision to not continue to do it until you find there's women out there that like it. Just because you came across a couple, 3, 5 women that don't like it, you just done with it for good.
What did she say? 305s?
Huh?
Did she say 305s?
What? No, I said it. What? I don't even remember what I said. I said if you are trying to be chivalrous to 1, 2, 3, or 5 women and they reject it.
Okay.
And that you are making the decision to no longer try that with the other women because there's plenty of women that will accept it, but you are choosing to not do it.
If 3 women shut me down and on the fourth try, you know what? I'm going to chill out with it. I killed it.
You made the decision to stop doing it, yeah.
Well, I totally disagree with that. What y'all think about that?
I totally agree with her. Can't
I
nobody
totally
dictate what I do. Can't dictate what I do, because once again, like Captain America can't stop. He can't stop waving that flag. He just can't stop. He can't stop waving that flag. I love to continue to do it. I speak to people out in public. They won't speak back, and I'll make sure I let them know. Well, I'll go fuck myself then. I'm walking past it. But I'm not gonna stop. Yeah, I'm
But
not gonna stop speaking.
every time, like, and that's what I'm saying, women killed it, because I keep doing it, right? I've
Yeah.
only been shut down. I've never shut it down. Only women shut it down. You're killing it. That's my best way of describing that. Women are killing shit, because everybody ain't gonna be like you and myself, Willie. Like, niggas
Yeah.
gonna be like, you know what? It ain't that I'm gonna stop. It's just that, you know what? On these first dates, because that's when it's starting in at the beginning.
Right.
First dates. If you're shutting it down on the first date, that's big. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big step that I'm taking. Okay, let me get this door. Like, I'm gonna do this. Like, you feel good about that shit. When you open the door, go grab the door for the lady or do whatever you're doing, you feel like I'm making a big statement. And for it to get shut down, it's like, damn. Shit hurt. Like, yeah, I don't really want to, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay.
Rubs you wrong.
It's like a
So,
damn near deal breaker to me, to be honest.
so
Like,
That's still
I,
going to a woman that don't accept it.
but my point is, the fact that I'm 44 years old, I've been being chivalrous. I mean, I ain't gonna stop either. I'm gonna keep doing it. But that's why I feel like I'm qualified, in my opinion, to say that women killed it, because only they've turned it down. I don't like that, boom, I don't like that, boom. You like it. I've never in 44 years been like, I'm not gonna hold the door for them. But I've heard plenty of times that, it don't go down, but it's because of the woman. It ain't because of me. So when other men,
you made the choice to keep it going, so it's men like you that are gonna keep it alive.
but women are killing it.
But y'all are the only people that can keep it alive, though.
So I think
No.
I think she's on my point that I had to say, that chivalry is like a damn unicorn. It exists in some people's minds, but not everybody's.
yeah,
Yeah, that's my opinion. Ain't no fighting.
I definitely like to try to be the liar and do the other thing, but I've also been the same guy to start doing something, but don't keep it up. Like, oh, yeah, I was doing that in the beginning. Shit, you lucky to get good 10 minutes out of me, So we was talking on the phone for 6 hours in the beginning. Now we don't even talk for 5 damn minutes. You get on my nerves when you text me, So I got to give it on both sides, because two things can be true, Like, I pulled the trigger, but you loaded the gun. We both gonna do time.
Hell, hell no.
Yeah. Your fingerprints on the bullet, not on the trigger. That was all right. We both got to go do this. But I don't believe anyone can kill something for me. I don't like to say, I like to have my own power over me, but I've also relinquished power like that too. So I feel what both of y'all are saying, just to be the wet blanket in the room, because she's got a point that you let it die, and Kobe's got a point that you killed me. Like, I wanted to do it. I wanted to give you the world, but you said I want the stars and the moon. I don't want the world. Damn. Man, that's a good one there.
She a tough cookie. She a tough cookie. She a tough cookie. I gotta get on your list a little bit. You
Innocent and nice.
You are, but when it comes to the chivalry thing, like, it's hard, and you sitting right here, so I ain't gotta lie about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
When she come home and got bags, I try to get these bags. She still grab a bag. And I feel like the chivalrous woman, if you a chivalrous woman, Let me get these bags. Stop grabbing the bags. Come in the house. Maybe I got some bags in the car. Boom, you see, when you go out there, I mean, I might have something smart to say. I gotta be playing. But anyway, yeah, I want you to come in here, hands free. Tell like, baby, I got some bags. Boom, I get the bags. That's you being chivalrous by letting me do the chivalry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do that, like for me, like it's damn, I just get bags. Let me get it.
We've had these discussions before, and like I was raised to be independent, so I'm having to unlearn some of these things. I'm having to accept letting him go to get the bags from the car. Yeah, I can bring the bags in because sometimes be a lot of bags, and I just want to help you so you don't have to go out there 5 times.
They ain't a chivalrous woman.
What you think? I still let you up in bags. I can't bring out nothing at all.
No, I don't want you grabbing no bag. Unless it's your little, bring your personal belongings, pocket, little stuff like that. Leave all them bags and let me bring the bags in here. That's a true chivalrous woman, and that's a true chivalrous man.
I'm working on it.
Hey, you heard that? Did you hear that? You working on it.
And that's something I want to dig into with women. I'm glad we got one here today. Why or what is it with the women that want to be so self-sufficient? What's with the whole I'm a strong woman, I don't need a man for nothing, and where is this coming from?
In my humble opinion, I think it's because it's a few things, right? 'Cause it used to be that the woman would stay home, the man would go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if y'all happen to get a divorce, the woman she don't have no skill, she don't have no work history, she don't have no money of her own, unless she getting alimony, child support, or whatever like that. So with that thinking, I'm like, I was always taught to have for yourself because you never know what's going to happen with the man who might be taking care of you.
Mm-hmm.
So just always be able to do for yourself because it's not guaranteed that somebody else is going to be able to do for you. So at least have your own.
Right.
That's my thinking. Like that's as plain as I can make it.
But what about the self-centered?
Self-centered? Who's self-centered? Self-centered.
So damn stubborn. Like it's me. I'm gonna do it. Like I don't know if you can elaborate on that. With
So almost.
Go ahead.
I guess
I'm sorry.
almost to an attitude with it. I guess like it's like almost an insult, like you doing something for them. I guess.
That's a hard one.
some of them got hard. They used to be hard as hell. It's so it's like so hard. Like that men can't break the barrier. Because they so like you so independent. Like you don't gotta be that like we get it, you gotta make your own money. Yeah, you make your own money, but damn, like you gotta open up like those specific type of women. Like they just like so hard. Like won't even let you in. Like damn, like I ain't saying you can't take care of yourself, but damn, like you so self centered like with your independence is like why be with somebody if you that independent?
Well, I think that you should love yourself before you go and involve yourself with anybody else. So be 100% with yourself. So yeah, you should be self-centered if you're single. But then now you got to deal with somebody else trying to get in there. So,
but it trips me out because we all out here needing help. Ain't nobody out here not needing some assistance, right? So
yeah,
it gets a little weird to me that it's almost like they want to replace the man, even though like that's to me that's
what do you mean?
like okay, like when you hear it online or just in general, like a man can't do nothing for me to pay my bills, like.
Who the hell talk? No real people talk like that. Nobody that I know talk like that.
Wow.
I don't know about that talking that either, but I'm just letting you know the space that some of these women live in, because I wouldn't be able to stomach it. I'd be throwing up in my damn mouth. Oof, you are
Me
wilding.
too.
You know, so it gets very silly to,
I
like,
agree.
you know, like, you're just gonna die alone if you believe that, like, you know, like, and that's not what we're here to do. But if a man is only a wallet, is that where we're headed? Am I not allowed to do more than just be just that, a wallet, or, you know, a walking bank? Like, why do women? What's not? I don't know. I'm just asking just a generalized question as to why are women going down this path of, I'm so strong, such a, you know, such a strong woman. I don't need a man for nothing. He can just, you know, he can just exist for all I care, even when it comes to raising my kids.
Damn. I guess I haven't seen much of what you're talking about with that, but
Okay.
yeah, I don't know what them women would be thinking. There are plenty of single women that would like to stay single. They don't mind dying alone because they got themselves. So, but that's a different
Yeah, that's a
group of
wild thing.
people.
Oh my God, that's sad.
Plenty of people by themselves. They make themselves happy. They don't need somebody else to, you know, make their life what they want it to.
Damn.
That's
It's
sad.
not. I don't think it's very common because I
Yeah.
think as humans we
Yeah,
need that.
we hold together no matter what, right?
Yeah.
No matter what, I break it down to the animal kingdom. Even, you know, hell, tadpoles, you know, you know, fishes and guppies, even they pair up. You know, I've seen dogs get sad because they ain't got no partner. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch a
Also,
dog get sad because he lost his brother. Like, it's crazy.
I
Um,
also have to think about the experiences that men have or women have had with men in the past. So
mm,
somebody doing them wrong might lead them to be like, a man can't do shit for me because they never have.
Wait now. Wait.
mm,
Now stop. It's like the chivalry thing. Don't let nobody stop you from being who you are. Remember,
yeah,
you just put that with the chivalry thing. Like, don't let, because that person did that to you. Don't stop. Still be that person you are. So why is this one a little different with what you did, with what you just said?
Because it is different.
What? You still no. You still be that outstanding person that you are, and go to the next one.
Not
No,
outstanding,
I think
but
my fault. I misheard what you said.
no, you can still be a good whatever good person that you are, but you do more for yourself, and it's less about having a man to do for you
mm-hmm.
because you learn to not need them because they have not been great in the past.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
You just said. Did you hear what you just said? It's almost like checkmate. What you just said. Like we went a full circle to where you just asked the question about being self-centered, and you brought it all the way back around.
Okay.
And you brought it all the way back around to, well, you know what? You got to prep myself. This is not verbatim. I got to prep myself because he did it to me to be self-centered. Is damn near what you did just now.
The difference is that it's not the woman doing the action; it's the men. So you have to go out there and just hope for a man that's gonna treat you well and give you everything that you need, and like you make yourself vulnerable. So then you make yourself vulnerable.
Yeah, you know you talking your ass in the hole right now.
Like,
Right now.
I still think it's different because it's up to the man to break you out of that.
That I don't subscribe to.
Not
That
like
I don't subscribe.
like what I'm saying, like with Travis, right? I'm learning to let him get my bags because Matrix. Okay, with Matrix. Like I have opened myself up to allow him to get the bags for me, right? Because I have been this independent woman, single mom, all that type of stuff. But he is a good man, and
Great.
he is a great man, and and I'm allowing him to do that, but I had to know you to open up to learn that. So you got to break through the hard shell sometimes.
See,
But
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
just the choice of words of allow.
Yeah, I was about to go there.
Oh
To,
Lord.
to just allow me to do something that we both need done. It's the
I
bag's got to
am
get in
allowing him
the
to do it, though. I'm
house.
not gonna take that back. I am allowing him to do it because I could not allow him. I could fight him about it every time, but I'm allowing him to do it. I'm accepting it.
Well, that's different to accept it than to allow it. To allow it is saying that you're going to punch him in his damn face if he grabs another damn bag out this car.
You say I want to keep going. Maybe never made what I was going to.
It's like you're giving him permission to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, well, kind of because there. No,
You keep doubling down.
there are women that are hard out there, right? That is just self-centered and don't need no man for no help. But like you said, everybody need help.
Yeah.
So you have to, maybe allow yourself to accept it. Do that sound
Okay.
better?
That's a good flex right there. Allow
Yeah.
yourself to be more vulnerable to a man getting the bags, because God knows if he get these bags one more time, I'm gonna feel less of a woman. I don't want that. So allow yourself. Yeah, allow yourself to allow him, so y'all can get through y'all afternoon and have some fries and chili. I totally dig it. It's authentic. You are doing nothing but being yourself, and yeah, that's dope. Because it does take time. And I tell Travis, excuse my language, I tell Kobe all the time, I'm so proud of him. Like he's blown me away as a father. Watching him every time the little one, and I call her little one, when she steps in the room, yes, little one, it melts my heart. Oh, look at my boy grow up. My boy grow up. Oh man. And I can't wait to laugh at him when she becomes a teenager and won't even look his direction.
That's when my girl gonna be mad at me.
You got to deal with 2 menstrual cycles, my boy. Good luck.
Man.
Good luck. It's rough in these streets. He's gonna be calling me at work. Yo, bro, I need to talk. Yeah, man, go ahead and let it rip, my dog. Let it rip.
I need to use it for a week, man.
He gonna say this, hey man, you told me, but you didn't mention that they was gonna be like this. I said, yeah, I tried to tell you, but I did not quite say that. You're right. You're right. You're right. But I'm very proud of him and what you guys have accomplished as a couple, because I really I'm younger than him, but it's like I watched y'all grow, and it's so cool. It's really cool. Y'all are real.
I love these things. I love it. It's better that we got a woman to push back.
Mm-hmm.
It just worked out. But I know we went off the damn topic. It's our show. We do what the hell we want to do.
We do what we want to do.
Yeah, we went off topic.
Can I ask another question though?
Not so.
Why or how can I, as a man, make a woman, how do I say, love herself more, or get out of her funk more, or be the better version of her? Because I've had this issue just recently, really. She was feeling some kind of way, and I'm a big advocate of you loving yourself first. You wanting to make yourself happy before anybody else ever can. She's very adamant that she wanted me to make her get out of this funk. Like, oh, you supposed to make me feel better about something. Like, I don't understand what you want me to do, because I want to move on, but you want to stay there. And if I can't pull you out of it, how do I make you unmad when you want to be mad?
Right.
That's an interesting question. I think that she got to do that work herself.
Hey, coming from I was being an asshole. You know, like I said that very thing. I was an asshole when I said it, and it all fell apart at that point right there.
I mean, yeah, saying that in that moment, I can see how that would make me feel loyal too. But it does ultimately come down to her figuring out her, because nobody else can make you happy. You can only add to the happiness.
Once again, I knew this. I just wanted to hear from a woman because I know I'm crazy too. I know that I'm crazy. It's documented. The Army pays me for it. But when I'm explaining to her that, hey, I don't know what you really want me to do because I love me so much that you can't bring me down to the point to where I'm any kind of way other than maybe just a little sad, but I'll get over it in about 35 minutes. And that's a man thing. I know how to move on quickly, but if you want to stay mad, it's been a week now. You're still upset about something. You're going to have to get over it yourself. Well, you're supposed to make me get over it. What the fuck do you want me to do?
I do think that, I mean, this I learned from being in a relationship with Matrix, right? Because I be having my moods.
Understandable.
But we talk. We communicate. We get it all out. He forces me to get it out because I don't be wanting to talk. But that's not like really him making me happy. It's him trying to find ways to help me out. The only thing he can do is help. The only thing you can try to help, but you can't make her happy. Or you can like go and get her favorite food or something like that. Go and get her some flowers or something. But as far as like inside herself, she has to do that work for herself.
I know that. You ain't telling me that. I don't know. And I can only kiss ass so much. I'm only going to apologize so much. There's no amount of me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Super. I can write you a poem, a love letter that make Jaheen cry. If you don't want to hear it, you don't want to hear it. And I'm not going to waste both of our times trying to make an unhappy person happy. You got to find that within yourself. Stop behaving like a petulant child. But once again, at the time, I probably shouldn't have said those things. I probably could have worded it differently. No.
Like, you gotta keep it real. You gotta keep it real.
Sometimes I know I got to massage those things in because I am a bit of an asshole. I totally understand.
It's just gonna escalate it for me.
That's right.
If you say them things in the moment, it's gonna escalate it for me.
Yeah.
Bad. That's just too bad because I'm gonna go there and I need to say it because that's the only language you gonna understand. Me saying it like that. So yeah, you definitely gotta love yourself. Like you can't love nobody else until you like. I love me. Like that's how I know how to love somebody else. Like if you don't love yourself, it's impossible for you to love somebody else. Like how? Houseway. And I got the whole thing on houseway. How?
It's very much impossible, but I was trying to teach that to someone that I was very, wanting to be into it with, but it didn't, hey, that's okay. Things don't work. Like I said, I move on swiftly. And it's just, I'm trying to understand it from a woman's perspective. Can a man even do that other than, just like you said, I guess doing the simple things, taking them out to another spot to eat, or just keep apologizing. And I just don't have it in my gut to keep apologizing. I'm over it. Goodbye.
And those are things are not going to do nothing if she's really just unhappy with herself inside anyways. But that's just a way to try to help. Because all you can do is try, but you're not going to fix how she feels about herself inside.
Man, I know it. And
the more you reject, the more pissed off and annoyed I'm gonna get. And then I'm gonna say the shit like, listen, I'm gonna try that in a nice way, so now I gotta say this. It's not translating the nice way. Yeah. Here it is. God damn it, get your shit together or we can't be together. Straight like that. Sorry.
Straight like that.
I know it sounds like that's why I'm get mad. I can tell it's the way it is when it comes through. It's just the way it is. Nobody else have me playing around like that. Like
it's like somebody screaming at you, "Make me happy." It's like I can't make you happy. Like what the hell you want me to do?
That's crazy.
Like, no, I can't do that. I can't make you. You're saying that in an angry voice. First off, you can't scream that at me. Like, what the hell?
I'm trying my best, like, but you gotta want to be happy about what I'm doing, and you're not happy with this. Oh man, well, you're just unhappy with me. I'm sorry.
That's hilarious. Stop that, MC. Don't do that. All right.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. This is our longest episode. Like, fucking
Yeah, all day.
Plenty of questions for the lady there, man. She's knocking them out the park, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty damn cool.
See, hopefully we can get her back on another episode. You know what
Well,
I'm
I
saying?
think you're addicted now. Yes, I'm telling you. Go ahead and
Yeah, she's
turn the
like,
room
hey.
pink behind y'all
Yeah,
and get some
yeah.
different aesthetics. Uh-huh.
We get Brittany. That's another young lady that I feel like you know.
The girl who's on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get us both on them at some point.
That'll be dope. That'll be dope right there.
Yeah.
Well,
I
thank
got
you
all
for
kind of.
having me.
Thanks for being a part of the Plugged In Podcast. Our second
Yeah.
official
That's
guest.
right.
This is our second official guest. Hey.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in with us, everybody out there. You know, everybody, round of applause for Asia. Welcome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thanks everybody for being here with us. And this was a great episode today. Watch our numbers jump through the roof. You know, sometimes you just got to add a woman to the show. And all of a sudden, everybody starts showing up all of a sudden. Ain't this nice? Look at that.
That booty. Yeah, it would have. If you would show that booty, it would have blew up. Let's put the butt right. Let's put the booty.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
This butt right there. And I'm telling you, 100,000.
Boy,
Face reveal win.
like, how'd you get YouTube famous?
Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude today's episode. If anybody got anything to add, just make sure y'all come hit that like, subscribe, MC, let them know what to do.
Smash button.
All right. Make sure that you come grow with, don't just watch us grow, come grow with us. So
Yeah.
anything else anybody got to add?
It's hard to face it. Some of y'all gonna hate it. You either get plugged in with us or get caught in this matrix. Let's get it.
And we out.